Alright guys, we're going to model equations. Kayla, I'm going to mute you because you're making lots of noise. Okay, so on your worksheet, you have a worksheet called modeling equations, and you're going to model and solve them both with a model and algebraically. So the first one that it shows is 2x plus 1 equals 5. So I want you to do it two different ways. I want you to show me a model, solve it with the model, and solve it algebraically. Okay, so first let's do the model. So the model requires that little seesaw or the little scale, and we're going to model things, okay? And I told you that red is always positive. Whenever you jump start a car, you have to make sure that red is positive and that black is negative, okay? Because the battery could explode. All right, so let's model this. So on one side, here, let me go and scoot this under here because the fulcrum of our scale is really right there. It is the equal sign. Okay, so that's where the whole thing balances. So on this side, those two x's are going to look like this. They're two triangles, okay? And the 1 is a positive one, so I'm going to go ahead and make it red, and I'm going to put it in a box. Where on this side, we have a 5, and it's also a positive, so I'm going to make it red in a box. Okay, so we have to look at each side first. The left side, we have to see what we can combine. Okay, I can't combine anything because those are triangles and that's a 1, and I can't combine those two because I don't know what the triangle is. On this side I have a 5, I can't combine it with anything because it's just a 5. So now I got to start moving things around, okay? So I want, the ultimate goal is to get a triangle on one side and the numbers on the other side. So that means I have no triangles on the right side, so I can't do anything with the triangles, but I do have numbers on both sides, so I can do something with those. So the 1, I need to get rid of it. I need to scoot it over this way to this side. So to get rid of it on this side, I'm going to go ahead and attach a -1 on that because that is going to kill it. Because that's like the minions thing. I have a purple minion and a yellow minion. They're going to kill each other and they're gone. So I'm going to have to do another yellow minion here because I want it to stay balanced. Okay, or another purple minion over here rather. So I have a purple minion and 5 yellow minions. So that means they're going to fight. And the red or the yellow minions are going to win, but one of them sadly is going to die. So now we have a 4 on this side because of the fight, and now we have 2 triangles on this side, and that's it. Okay, so all that's been canceled, all that's been canceled. So now I have 2 triangles here and a 4, so I can't move anything around, but I can split those 2 in half so I can tell what each one is. So when I do that, I split this in half, and that gives me 2 2's. So the value of each triangle is 2. Okay? So now let's do it algebraically. So algebraically, the not fun and happy and picture way is this right here. So I have 2x plus 1 equals 5. So the first thing I did with the model was I got rid of that 1. So I did a -1 here and a -1 here. Remember, you have to do it to both sides because you're trying to keep it balanced. So that gets rid of that, so all I have left is 2x on that side, and 5 minus 1 is 4. So now I have 2x equals 4, which is what I had here when I had 2 triangles and a 4. Okay? So now I'm going to divide this by 2 and divide this by 2, because that's what I did here. I split it and split it. So now I get 2 divided by 2 is x, is 1x, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I got the same answer as I got there. Except 1 is done with a model and 1 is done algebraically. But all the steps are the same.